work boxing, baby. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is, baby. Gotta talk about Artur Beterbiev defeating Marcus Browne. Ignorant ass nigga. You gotta talk about Marcus Browne losing to Artur Beterbiev. Of course, I predicted this right too. I know y'all be like, damn, Easy, you predict everything right. All you gotta do is go back and check my videos, my catalog of videos about certain fights, and you'll see I'm not lying. But I told y'all he was gonna lose due to the fact that Marcus Browne is a good fighter, good southpaw. But like I say, I see a lot of southpaw fighters that are very limited. Now, every southpaw is not limited, but I see a lot of southpaws that are limited. And it's not saying that they can't do or can't train to do other things in the ring, but I see once they perfect a certain style, they're going to stick with that style. And I learned that from watching Devin Alexander. But Marcus Browne, like I said, slick fighter, you know what I'm saying? He headbutt damn near every fight he get in. Not saying he actually does it on purpose, but his head clashes with people. You seen what happened with him, Badu Jack. Badu Jack had a big cut in his head, you know, and continued to fight. But Marcus Browne really doesn't throw a jab. He's not consistent with his jab. He started off well, you know, from what I seen in the highlights, throwing the jab, moving around, you know, doing what was necessary to beat Artur Beterbiev. But later on, you know, he lost the jab, and like I said, he go to throwing hooks all the time. He stopped the jab, and he coming behind hooks, even body shot, hooks, head shot, hooks. I knew that he would, later on in the rounds, he would forget the game plan of using the jab and moving, because that would be anybody's game plan against Artur Beterbiev from his style and the way that he comes forward. Artur Beterbiev stayed on him, kept his pressure on him, you know. They thought he did lose, I think, probably the first or second round, but that intense pressure, that intense power that he put on Marcus Browne, he eventually ended up stopping him. By the fifth round, he had him in trouble just on the ropes, guard and a high guard. Later on in the fight, you know, he dropped him with a uppercut, you know, and that's basically what happened, you know. I seen on ESPN, they have Artur Beterbiev homecoming. They're saying that Artur Beterbiev is the man who can dethrone Canelo Alvarez. Now, for one, to talk about Canelo Alvarez versus Artur Beterbiev, that's a fight that is not going to happen. Y'all would be crazy to actually think that Canelo Alvarez would step in the ring with Artur Beterbiev. And of course, y'all going to say, well, he got in the ring with Sergey Kovalev. But like I told y'all, this Sergey Kovalev fight was rigged. A lot of Canelo fights are rigged. That Caleb Plant fight, there's actually a video where Canelo punches past Caleb Plant's face and Caleb Plant goes down. If you think I'm lying, you can ask Bushido Boxing. I posted it on my Facebook of the punch. It's actually a video. It's not me saying that. There's video of Canelo Alvarez throwing a punch at Caleb Plant and actually scrubbing over his eyebrow, and Caleb Plant goes down. So this is no way of me disrespecting Canelo Alvarez because he's Mexican. Because a lot of people get on the channel and think you're being disrespectful because he's from another race or nationality, but that's not what's going on. I love boxing, and from what I saw, a lot of Canelo fights are rigged. Kovalev leaned over into a right hand that knocked him out from a smaller fighter, but yet Kovalev can go out there and beat a 175-pound, big, strong Anthony Yarde, knocking Anthony Yarde's head back with his jab. But he can't beat Canelo Alvarez moving. Come on now. No hate on Canelo. But he's not going to fight Artur Beterbiev. He wasn't there even fathom stepping in the ring with no Artur Beterbiev. Now, one reason I say that, because Canelo can win in no way. Canelo couldn't win moving off the back foot with Artur Beterbiev. He couldn't do it with Triple G. And Triple G and Artur Beterbiev are similar style fighters. You know, not saying actually consistent, but the way they come forward with the intensity, the aggressiveness, they're the same, and they have power. So he won't be fighting him. The main factor why Canelo will not fight Artur is because of the power, first of all. The power. Plus, I don't think you can buy out Artur Beterbiev. He's not selling belts. And he don't come across as the type of guy who will actually sell a belt for a payday. So you'll see Canelo Alvarez run. Well, people want to get big paydays and don't have power. That's why you see the David Benavidez, the Charlos, the Andrade. Andrade don't even got pop. He just can fight real good. So he won't even dare go that way. But Artur Beterbiev, like I said, is a force to be reckoned with. I predicted that he was going to stop he was going to stop Marcus Browne. I can't remember what round, but y'all can go and check out the video. I did predict he was going to stop him. But, oh yes, I also got talked about the fact that he's with Derrick James, Mr. Derrick James, Mr. Trainer of the Year, which I don't agree with. No disrespect to Derrick James, it's just my opinion. I think that Derrick James just has a catalog of good fighters. I don't think he's a good trainer. Nothing has changed about Jermell Charlo. Nothing is switched up or anything like that. So, you know, I don't see Derrick James as this so-called best trainer shit. I don't see it. I just think he got a list of good fighters that go out there and, you know what I'm saying, do what they supposed to do and win. But I don't see anything different that he can teach a lot of his fighters and for him to be, you know, this top-notch trainer that they try to give him. And that's not being disrespectful, but I've been saying that, you know, I wish I could have seen the fight to where I could have seen what was being said in the corner or how they was talking to Marcus Browne, you know, but I couldn't see it on there. I seen the highlights, but there was no ring footage or no, you know what I'm saying, break footage of him in his corner, him getting told what to do or what they talking to him. Also with the fight, they must still be on a coronavirus type thing over there. Why wasn't it a crowd there? That confused the hell out of me. Why wasn't it a crowd there? It looked like it was back, like they did a fight in a bubble again. You know, I don't know if the coronavirus is still effective or heavy over there, but, you know what I'm saying, it really surprised me. I thought that they would have people there, you know, in the crowd, but Artur Beterbiev is a force to be reckoned with. I think after that victory, you'll probably see Canelo Alvarez relinquish that light heavyweight title, which he should do anyway, because he ain't gonna go up there and fight nobody. You know, just let the belt go and, you know, let whoever gonna face Artur Beterbiev, let him fight for a vacant title, let him get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold up the light heavyweight division either. You know what I'm saying? You running from 168 just became undisputed because you don't want to fight David Benavidez. Okay. You know, y'all know what's going on in the sport of boxing right now, man. Y'all know. And it ain't no hate towards nobody, no Canelo, but y'all know he running and ducking. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But Artur, he hell. The boy, he unstoppable force to be reckoned with, man. Even with the cut in his head. Marcus Browne, you would think that Marcus Browne was cut from the way that he was fighting. I was like, how are you backing up on the ropes and all this from he the one bleeding? Why don't you punch at the cut? Why don't you keep aiming at the cut? Make him stop the fight. You know what I'm saying? He balling up in the corner. I'm like, why the fuck he balling up in the corner? And Artur Beterbiev is the one bleeding. You know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't have watched it and you wouldn't know what that Beterbiev got cut, you would think that Marcus Browne was the one who was cut. But take nothing away from Marcus Browne. You know what I'm saying? The man go out there, he risk his life. You know what I'm saying? Browne was cut. Marcus Browne was cut. Because I thought it was just Beterbiev. Like I said, I only watched the highlights. So I was wondering, I was like, if Artur is the one cut, why aren't you on his ass? Why don't you keep punching him in that same spot trying to stop the fight? You know what I'm saying? Make him win, go off rounds. Maybe you won. I didn't know that. I know, bro, and I thank you for that, Sir Ray. I thank you. I try my best to keep it non-biased. You know, no disrespect. I watch a lot of channels and I see the bias talk and I see the separation of fighters, and I like this fighter, so they ride with this fighter. I don't like to do that. You know, when I first made this channel, my whole point of making this channel was because I wanted to be a channel that just tell the truth. You know, I don't want to pick sides. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, kiss ass. I don't want to do that. I just wanted to get on and tell people the truth about what I feel about boxing. So I thank y'all when y'all get on here and tell me that, because that was the basis of me even creating my channel, y'all. Just to tell the truth about the sport that I love. You know what I'm saying? No bias talk, no racism from jump. Bias talk, no racism. But yeah, ain't nothing else really much to say about this fight, but respect to both of the guys, Marcus Browne and Beterbiev, giving us a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? He came up short, but the road continues for Marcus Browne. I hope, he continues on, still fighting, trying his best to become a champion again, or become a champion, shall I say. But Artur Beterbiev is hell. Anybody who fights Artur Beterbiev better be on the lookout. You're going to have to be in the best shape of your life to beat this man. That's just basically what it is. If you ain't in shape, if you can't run around, well, I ain't going to say run around the ring, because y'all know how they talk about this running. But if you can't move around the ring against Artur Beterbiev, chances are he's going to beat you. You have to be in the best shape of your life. You have to have that jab moving up and down. You got to have that stick moving up and down on Artur Beterbiev. Your legs better be in shape. Because if you stand there and you think you finna go to war with that man, and maybe that's the way to beat him. Maybe that's the way to beat Artur Beterbiev. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to have to be a fighter just going to say, you're going to have to come with it. I'm going to stand right here with you. You're going to have to come with it. Like, I like this form of training I seen boxers do. I don't know if it's overseas or whatever, but I like when they put both of them put their foot in the tire, and they just go at it. Like they can't take their foot out their tire. They just bang right there in front of each other. I think it's going to take a fighter that's man enough to do that to beat Artur Beterbiev. And I mean a man that's going to slang and bang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about throw iron with him. I ain't talking about just standing there with them pity pats and pats to the body. I'm talking about somebody going to stand there and throw blows with him, try to knock each other out. But a smart fighter, I think, would try to do that in the later rounds with Artur. You know what I'm saying? Everybody human, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody no machines, no cyborgs, or no robots. Good body shots in early rounds of fights can break anybody down and make them slower. So I think it should be a fighter that, you know what I'm saying, move around the ring, first 5, maybe 4 or 5 rounds, 6. Later on in that round, stand right there in the middle with him. I think mentally you will have to put some doubt in his head. Like when you stand in that close pocket with him, and I think that's the only way to beat him is to mentally put doubt in his head. Yes, Beterbiev will beat Canelo Alvarez. Yes. He will most definitely beat Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez would never fight Beterbiev, in my opinion. He would never fight him. Too much power, coming forward, aggressiveness. He will remind him too much of Triple G. No, he'll never fight him. Ever. So if that's what people waiting on, y'all can hang it up. Canelo Alvarez is not going to fight Beterbiev. What up, Blackbird? Just had to get on here for a minute, talk about Marcus Browne, Beterbiev last night. Just had to get on here and speak my 2 cents. You understand me? But it was still a good fight, though. But I knew Marcus Browne wasn't going to come out on top. Marcus Browne loved throwing them hooks to the body. He rarely uses his jab. And fighting a fighter like Beterbiev, you have to use that jab, man. You have to use that jab. But y'all can't go on anymore about, you know what I'm saying, much else about the fight. So, like I said, respect to both fighters. You know what I'm saying? Hope to see more from Artur Beterbiev. Hope to see more from Marcus Browne. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. If y'all want to donate to the channel, I would truly appreciate that. You go to Cash App, PayPal is in the description, is also in About. I would truly appreciate whatever you can give or you send to the channel. And hit that notification bell if you can. Make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe. I've been hearing that YouTube really fucking me over on my channel. Even Bushido Boxing told me that my notifications, people don't even know when I'm going live. I don't know why YouTube be picking on me or fucking with my money like that. But I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna create a new easy work boxing and put it in sports, because this is in entertainment, it's not in sports. So I gotta create another channel anyway. So y'all stay tuned for that. If we being honest, Jake Paul fight better comp than Canelo. True. 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 I agree with you on that. I would agree. But y'all, I'm up out of here. I will be back later on, you know what I'm saying? I would love to stay on this topic and talk more, but actually there's really nothing else to talk about beyond the fact that, you know, everything that I said. And I just thank y'all once again. And like I always tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please comment. This Easy Work Boxing, I'm out.